Tres marionetas, chuecas y locas, que una violeta en la boca me hincaron ayer, con un cuchillo en los dientes.
Hi, my name is Elisa Valley, and I am the choreographer and associate director for Maria de Buenos Aires.
Ay, flaco y en banda, tan cadenero, me anda un Jesús.
It has been quite an amazing process. I work in a lot of musical theater. This is one of the first projects I feel like I'm actually creating art. What inspired me was when Adam told me the music was Piazzolla. I've always loved his music, and the first time I heard the music, I knew I was going to fall in love with this piece. It's allowed me to be extremely creative. With this process, I knew that I wanted real dancers, so I called a lot of my dancer friends and talked them into doing this, and now they are in this, and I actually get to do things that I are in my head in order to teach it. And so it's been really great.
What is Elisa's choreography like?
There's a very twisted side to the whole work, and so she really uses her choreography to her advantage for that. It's very unique, it's very different, so there's definitely some parts that's a lot of dancing, and then there's some parts that's really just the presence of the dancers on stage. So it's hard choreography, but it's, I think it's definitely coming together looking well.
It's a very interesting process working with Elisa Valle. She encourages collaboration, and we really would bounce ideas off of each other and figure out what works and what doesn't work with the music. And the music's very complicated, so it took quite a while.
Her choreography, I've worked with her before. We've known each other for a very long time. Hers is more contemporary, so neoclassical ballet, contemporary. So some stuff I'm used to doing and some stuff I'm not. So it's been fun.
Mix of everything. It's tango, it's ballet, it's modern.
It's just movement, like it's just really like sensual, like tango, like the art of like tango being really sensual and close, and like being in that close proximity with somebody else, like sharing that space with somebody. So it's just movement. It's just really beautiful, like sexy movement. So you can't really like categorize it as just one thing or another, because it's a mix of everything.
Yeah, and it's storytelling. I mean, all the movement is a part of the story. It tells an aspect of this great piece that we're doing, and so Elise is really great at creating a story with just the simplest gesture, a movement, or non-movement at all. Just a simple stare, a look, or a glance, or just a pose.
Stillness.
So much.
Yeah.
Stillness is important.
What is it like being in an Adam Adolfo show?
It is adventurous and something different every day. It's interesting. This is my first thing to kind of do in the more of a theater aspect rather than just purely dance. So it's kind of interesting having dancers and singing actors kind of all involved. But Adam has a very strong vision, so it's really interesting to work with him and hear all of his ideas mixed with Elisa's ideas as a choreographer. So far I'm really enjoying it.
I love working with Adam because he completely trusts me, and he knows that, well, not everything I do is going to be great, but he believes in me, and I feel a lot of freedom to just do whatever I want, and usually, most of the time, likes the outcome. And he's a wonderful director. He's very inspiring.
Yeah, his belief in us as artists is really important, because that gives us, like you said, the freedom to do what we do best.
Yeah.
So.
He said the first time I met him, he said, "No, I have faith," and that really meant something to me. He said that I have faith. Working on an intimate stage, I feel like you actually get to interact with the audience a little bit more, not directly, but more indirectly, and they can see the small nuances that maybe the bigger audiences may not be able to see, so they can kind of, they'll see our gestures, our feelings, and kind of
our breathing,
yes, everything. Like for the very sweat that drops off of our faces after we stop, they see that.
Some of that.
Yeah. So it's just, it adds a different flair, a different character to the whole, to your whole performance, knowing that they know and see everything.
They can see you. Yeah.
I want them to feel like they just witnessed a painting come to life, but in 3D. So everything is the music and the visuals and the singing. Everything is just in their face, and I just want them to feel like they've witnessed a live piece of art. Something that inspires them.
It's kind of funny. Adam made a comment about like if he wants people to like when they go home to like just want to like rip each other's clothes off, and like actually that's kind of really cool to like for our movement to inspire like like a sensual feeling between like couples, or that's really kind of interesting. So to be able to be like, my movement inspires you to be intimate with somebody, that that's really interesting.
Yeah,
like
closer to somebody.
Yeah.
So anytime you can have an emotional effect on an audience is
You hope
amazing.
You hope it's in a positive way.
Yeah,
and
you hope so.
So no matter what they take from it, you just hope it's in a positive way. So whether that be just like you like, oh, that was a great performance, or man, like
I wish I could do that.
Yeah, I wish I could do that, or like, hey honey, let's go home. Like
Either way, we've left a mark. We left a
yeah.
Hopefully not a sweat mark.
in their psyche, hopefully to go home with and enjoy and come back to.
I hope to inspire passion. Definitely.
De mamar a un